What is up, traders? Let's quickly analyze the chart to see what could happen for the end of this week. First of all, we got the euro dollar. Currently we are in some kind of demand, but it doesn't really do a lot. For now, I'm more bearish than bullish. I still have a trade in here that I'm willing to take. For now, it looks bearish to me and we can easily break the lows in there. That's it for the DXY, similar scenario, but inverse, of course. Like, we already broke the trend line, we had a demand zone, everything like I already said yesterday. Nothing really happened a lot. I'm still watching that demand zone or for a further push to the upside. Then we got the AUD dollar, and regarding the AUD dollar, let's quickly grab the right chart. So regarding the AUD dollar, what we see is that we are currently breaking this daily demand zone, and it would make sense because the DXY is pretty bullish, so AUD dollar is currently more bearish. What we also saw yesterday is that we already broke this trend line. That means we created another supply zone, similar like the EURUSD dollar. We created supply in here, and price can easily go back there and drop lower. For now, I'm more bearish than bullish, even on the AUD US dollar. Now, also, if we go to the weekly time frame, you can see that bigger daily demands all the way in there, and price can easily just visit there and make like a further up move from there. So for now, at least for this week, I will be bullish on the dollar and bearish on pairs like AUD US dollar. That's it. Moving over to the GBPUSD dollar. Now, what we can see, similar scenario, we got daily supply up there. In the 4 hour, we also broke the trend line. We created another minor supply up there. We also have this one located in here. And for now, your price is just stuck in here a little bit. We got more demand in here and we got supply up there. In between there, I don't really like to do a lot, so I like to take some shorts from here, or maybe look for some longs if it goes there. But for now, nothing really to do. Going over to NZDUSD dollar, we had a further drop. We have a drop inside of our daily demand. So now if the DXY also starts to make a pullback to demand, then NZDUSD dollar can make a further pullback to the upside. Now we got daily demand in there. And on the weekly, we also have a little bit of a demand. Like, it's not super clear in here, but this area in here is like demand. So we could see some push to the upside on NZDUSD dollar, and we will be watching the lower time frames. So for example, on the 50-minute, a scenario that we could see is this high in here being taken out. It's not really a high actually, but I mean, I want to see some clear structure, some clear highs being broken. I might take along from there, but for now, this doesn't really do a lot. This is just one move down. And a clear high is only located in here, but if we're gonna take it in here, it's already too big of a push to the upside. So for now, I am just watching it. And yeah, that's it. Going over to gold, what we're seeing in gold is similar to the other pairs. We saw a further push to the downside since yesterday. We broke the trend line. Basically, we had some shorts yesterday, taking some profits, and currently we just came out of this demand zone. So we had a 4 hour demand zone located in here. Currently price is pushing up from there. We got a supply zone up there. For now, it all depends on the DXY. Like, I think we can see a pullback to the downside on the DXY. That would also mean that gold can start pushing up again. Like, we got this small imbalance zone in here. So if we draw a little line to mark the top of it, we can see it was nicely touched on the bottom in there. So price just hit that one at this daily plus 4 hour stack, right? So what we're seeing now on the 15-minute is that we have some change of characters. So what we already saw is that we had a nice change of character in here, price pushing up from there. Now we have another change of character in here, and we could potentially visit back into this demand zone, preferably even lower, like until the lower end in here, back to the old demand zone. But for now, price looks fairly bullish. This strong high in here, what the indicator tells me, can probably be broken easily, and we can just visit back into this supply zone. So for now, I will be watching a little bit more of an upside on gold mainly. Of course, we still need to break these highs, like these 50-minute highs in there. We still need to break that, but probably it can be easily taken out. If price just has a little bit of a push, then this high can be taken out, and we could see maybe like a pullback from here. But at least for now, I might take some longs if price comes back to here before it rallies into our supply zone. And that's it. Moving over to the Bitcoin. Now regarding the Bitcoin, what we can see, we had similar scenarios. So like I already said yesterday, we could see that push to the downside. Now what we're seeing, we have a change of character in here. We have like a bigger overall supply zone all the way up there. Now if we go to the 1 hour time frame, we can see a similar scenario. So we got this imbalance on the 1 hour inside of our 4 hour stacked with daily supply zone. So I will be watching this one to see if we can get a push to the downside from here, or probably even take it out. If this one gets taken out, we can see another push up. But most likely scenario is that we are going to visit here, and after that push further to the downside. That's a scenario I will be watching. At price just falls further, has a little bit more of a pullback than this small rally to the downside in here. So yeah, for now more bearish than bullish at least. And that's it. I'm gonna close this video and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Ciao.